Goku. Goku. That was 1996. Oh my God. Goku, Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue. Golden Frieza. Goku Black. That was a good movie right there. Very good movie. That was really, really good. I love Dragon Ball Superhero so much. These 3D movies are lit right now, bro. I remember when I was growing up, I couldn't stand 3D. I was, what the hell is? I remember when Toy Story first came out. I was like, what is this? But now it's phenomenal. Yo, Jet Life, what's up, man? People still watch anime? Who's this guy? Some type of deranged weirdo. An all new series. Are they going to be mixing the digital the 3D with the 2D drawings? In Dragon Ball. Is my camera fuzzy? Hold on. Shinron. Ooh, there's the summon Shinron. Dragon Ball gotten lame now. The break. Uh-huh. Dragon Ball 40th anniversary. Wow. 40 years of Dragon Ball. That's adorable. This is adorable. See? That's so cute. Goku with the power pole. Was that Nimbus? A whole new world of childlike DBZ characters. Huh? They're getting at it. They're getting at it. Yeah. Is this a GT clone? I do not know. I have no idea. Hold on real quick. Oh, dang it. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Hold on. Getting these mandatory ads. Ah, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Dragon Ball DAIMA. I don't know what it's officially called. What I do know so far is that I'm kind of on board for it. I'm not saying I'm like excited or anything, but I'm on board. I've been like super addicted to Dragon Ball as of late. So I actually don't mind what I just saw or what I just witnessed. I'm not sure what everybody else was hoping for or wishing for when it came to Dragon Ball. I guess they were looking for the stuff that's in the mangas right now. That's actually really, really good. I guess they were looking for the Dragon Ball Super show to return, and it was going to pick up where the mangas have left off. That would have been fine as well, because like I said, from what I've been watching a couple of videos where guys were doing manual breakdowns of the current chapters that were going on right now. Goku was fighting some type of wildebeest looking character with dreadlocks. And it was really good. What's going on here? So we called him just got stuck. It was actually, you guys know what I'm talking about? Some type of wildebeestian type of character that came from outer space. I thought that was very interesting. And he had locks. He was locked up. His hair was manually locked up like a brother. I thought that was really interesting. And then that was a good chapter from what I watched. And then the next chapter after that, we were fighting some guy. I think he has like green hair or something like that. He's got some type of eye scope type of thing on, I believe. And Vegeta went Super Saiyan Beast, and Goku was able to figure out how to go to Ultra Instinct at will now, except for just going through, you know what I mean? Also, it's a little bit off topic, but I remember years ago, I was saying that the Ultra Instinct was nothing more than Bruce Lee's Be Like Water. And it was officially confirmed that the Ultra Instinct was Bruce Lee's Be Like Water. It was more of a Bruce Leean type of fighting skill, fighting style. That's why when he goes into that Super Saiyan Ultra Instincts mode, his body kind of looks like Bruce Lee a little bit, you know? Yeah, yo, do you like Domino's pizza? No, I used to when I used to eat all that garbage. I was caloric, eating all those high caloric meals, clogging up my arteries, causing my body to be dysmorphed and things of that such. Yes, I did used to like Domino's, but I haven't eaten that stuff in years. Zobi, what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z saga? The Frieza saga, the Namek saga. That's my all-time favorite. The Saiyan saga would be number two. Number three would be I think that'll probably just be it for me. For me. Everything else is just okay. I was watching Dragon Ball at that time, but I just didn't think anything after the Frieza saga really and I mean no disrespect to anybody else. If you guys enjoyed, the Android saga, the Cell saga, the Boo saga, that's great. That's a you know what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing. But for me, uh, in my timeline and my generation, man, that goddamn Saiyan saga going into the Frieza saga was iconic. It was historic. I didn't know that I was watching something that was going to be so historic or so iconic. At the time, you're just kind of a kid watching things, thinking that as the years progress, things get better. But it was a time, it was a wave, it was totally a vibe at that time, man. It was totally a freaking vibe, dude. And it was nothing more intense. More, I mean, like I was a huge, and I still am. I was a huge, 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 huge. Let me pause it here. Oh, dang it! It won't let me. I was a huge, huge Ninja Turtles fan. And did you guys see the new Ninja Turtles movie, Mutant Mayhemian? Sly, did you see the new Teenage Mutant Turtles Mutant Mayhemian? Oh my god, that movie's incredible. That's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Did you? Oh, somebody's got a garbage. Oh, it's Young Defiant, the guy that stole my style. He he used the thing. He used garbage for this. Okay. Did you guys see? Oh, you didn't see it? Oh my God. Watch it right now. That movie is incredible. That's a good movie. Now, I don't want to spoil it. There really nothing to spoil, but like a guy that really grew up TMNT. I was TMNT. I mean, I was so much of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. I was damn near turning green. You know what I mean? I gotta find this picture. Hopefully, my mom or somebody has it. Where Michelangelo, the real life Michelangelo, came to my party. I was having a birthday bash. Everybody from school was there, and Michelangelo showed up with gifts, turtle action figure. I was Ninja Turtle out back in the day, dude. And then Dragon Ball Z came. And when Ninja Turtles, it was more for kids, it was kid friendly and stuff like that. But when that Dragon Ball Z hit, man, and people were losing their arms, people are dying in the first episode, people were taking off the weighted clothing, people were, you know what I mean? powering up, power up levels. Man, I've been a Dragon Ball Z fan since, and that's going all the way back to damn near middle school. Damn near middle school. I believe it was high school, but it was still that in Pokemon. Two things that I'm still just a fanatic for to this day is Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. I think this looks good though. I would definitely prefer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people probably want that rendition. I didn't necessarily like it, but I can understand why people would like it. It was like more of a some guy did like a fan art type of thing. I believe he did the art style for the Netflix series of Castlevania. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And it was more of a modern twist. It had more of a Naruto type of feel to it, which is not a bad thing. Just wasn't my idea for what Dragon Ball should be. And this feels like Dragon Ball. From what I'm hearing so far is that Akira Toriyama is going to have more he's got more creative control over this Dragon Ball Daima, whatever it's called. And with Dragon Ball and with Akira Toriyama, I believe he's going more for the adventure aspect, except for just reaching a new level with the power levels, and that was kind of what Dragon Ball Super was. The people that kind of took over with Dragon Ball Super, it was just kind of adding up more laser beams and power level, different transformations and that such, which is cool. But those last two chapters that I didn't read them, but I was watching clips on YouTube. Those are really good. It basically was just redoings of what we saw in the Frieza saga and things of that such. But still, it was pretty good to me. All the Dragon Ball sagas are basically just redoings of what we saw from the Frieza saga in the Saiyan saga, in the Cell saga. The Cell saga, of course, that Dragon Ball Super movie was basically just a retelling of the Cell saga all over again, but just in an hour format. Um, the intimation was awful. What's that? Oh, the fan, yeah. I didn't. I personally didn't like it, but a lot of people did, and if you like it, that's great. I just didn't feel like I didn't feel Dragon Ball when I was watching that, you know. But I'll look. I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on it. I'm hearing it's gonna be more adventure like Dragon Ball, so that's a good thing. I didn't see any laser beams and things of that such, which is not a bad thing, but I'm excited. I want to see what type of wacky shenanigans that Kid Goku is going to get into. You guys have to understand, a lot of Dragon Ball fans might not understand, um, but Akira Toriyama probably had an original vision for Dragon Ball, or the Dragon Ball franchise. And I can understand it, and I could see that by him going back to recreating by recreating Kid Goku, as we can see. Huh? Some type of sleeper mode just came on, right? But we have to understand what Goku initially is, or originally is. And when you see the Kid Goku character, it's not to just say we're giving you some type of kids programming and we're just going back and doing something for the kids, and you know what I mean. It's not that. The Kid Goku represents more of a symbol, if you will. The Kid Goku character is supposed to represent a symbol, something for kids to latch onto and somewhat better themselves. I like the Kid Goku character because you have to understand, um, you did it with Dragon Ball. So when he went back to the Kid Goku in GT, it let me know that this was more of a symbol than it was just Goku being a kid. And with Goku, the symbol of Goku as a kid represents many things. Childlike innocence. That's the one thing about Goku is the childlike innocence. And a lot of people I remember was getting upset, and that's rightfully so. But I remember there was an episode that people were telling me about. I never saw it, but they were mad because Goku, I guess somebody was giving mouth to mouth resuscitation, and Goku was like, oh my God, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And then Vegeta said, hey, something about kissing or something. You never kissed your wife or something like that. I forgot. And I remember a lot of people were upset because Goku never interacted with doing type of deviant behavior. You know what I'm saying? Kissing a girl and things of that such. If he was doing these type of things, it was more out of an accident more than something that he was genuinely doing. It really shows the mindset of a lot of people that it shows that you have something dark about you, something that's wrong about you. That's the reason why Goku was the only one that was able to sit on the Nimbus, and Gohan, because these guys they were really pure-hearted, compassionate, innocent people. So there's one thing that the kid Goku represents, and that's childlike innocence. The second thing that Goku represents is hidden strength. Hidden strength. Now, if you look at Goku as a kid, you would think, okay, what's this little kid? I'm about to get out of the way, kid. But he gets off of a non-intimidating or a non-confrontational vibe about himself by being a kid. And yet he can, accidentally bump into you with his hand and you go flying across the room. You know what I mean? Hidden strength. You know what else has hidden strength? And you wouldn't even think that this thing has the hidden strength. But if you mess around with this thing, it will rip your face off. A monkey. A monkey. You would look at a monkey and go, okay, it's just look at that little monkey over there. Oh my God, look at that monkey. Oh my God, look at the monkey. He's so funny, right? But that monkey will rip your arms off. An orangutan or a chimpanzee, it will literally rip you shred to shred. In comparison to like a gorilla or something like that, where you can see the physical the mass and the build and the bulk of the gorilla. That chimpanzee's got just as much strength. When I saw Michael Jackson back in the day walking around with Bubbles, the chimpanzee, you know what I mean? That was a dude. Michael Jackson was a dude who had those signs and symbols as well of hidden strength and childlike innocence. Thus, what the Kid Goku character represents. That's the reason why they continue to go back to the Kid Goku archetype. I think it's beautiful. I love it, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this bad boy. Definitely going to watch it. I think I would find myself watching this more than I did when it pertains to Super. I'm watching Super now. It's okay. It's all right. It's not bad. Hey, Eric, what's up, man? I really like GT. Yeah, GT was more in the realm of an adventure. Dragon Ball was more in the realm of an adventure. The Frieza saga was very adventuresque to it as well. But it seems like this is going to be going more into that adventure aspect by removing the transformations um, and things of that such. Hopefully, this is a grand adventure. That's something that Akira Toriyama is kind of basically known for with the Dragon Quest series and the Sandman and Dragon Ball and Chrono Trigger. Not that he had anything to do with the writing aspect, but his thing is all about the adventure of it all. The journey to the West. The great journey. The great journey to enlightenment. GT was your favorite? Yeah, GT's good. What's up, Zobi? I see you gave up on gaming on the Crumb side. Good to see you're back. I'll never be done with gaming. Right now, my favorite game of the year is the best game that I played this year is on my Nintendo DS. It's nothing new. It's old stuff. It's just your typical, Pokemon. I didn't buy any games this year, right? I didn't buy like not one. You know what I mean? This is what I'm on right now. And this is not even the good one. I didn't even know it was a bad game until I went to YouTube. I'm looking up tips and tricks for Pokemon Diamond, and they're like, Pokemon Diamond sucks. And I'm like, wait, what? I think this game is awesome. You know what I mean? Yes. I put in about 30 hours so far. Got 6 magics. Ran across 110 Pokemon. Do 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 do. I got like a little mini vacation. Me and my girl we're going out of town, so I'm gonna be playing this while I'm out. I'm currently building up my squad right now, man. I'm gonna have the most intense squad, right? Yo, Wisdom Sparks. Yeah, I didn't even know it was a bad game, but I'm gonna play Pokemon Diamond first, beat that, and then I'm gonna go to Platinum, and I'm probably gonna transfer I want to beat the game of Diamond because there's a lot of goodies that unlock at the end. You can get more Pokemon and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna transfer. Can I pause it here? Damn it! It won't let me. Will that bar go away? Probably not. Persona 3 makes yeah. Those yeah, back to what I was saying. I didn't buy any games this year, but I bought the Persona 3 portable physical for the Nintendo Switch. Limited run games. Now I was boycotting limited run games, but I can't boycott them on this, man. I got to. I know I'd be talking about I stay by my word. I stand by my word. I had to get Persona 3 portable physical for the Nintendo Switch limited run games. I don't know if that they're still doing it. If I was you, I'll hop on that, man. And then they're gonna do Persona 4 and physical for the Nintendo Switch in the next couple of weeks or so. So definitely putting some money on that. Star Ocean is my most anticipated game. Still Star Ocean Second Departure R or whatever it's called. Now that's my most anticipated game for this year. You guys are hyped for Spider-Man 2, which is y'all saw that Spider-Man 2 trailer? I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of hyped. I was like, okay, this is they had all the characters in there. They had Sandman, they had Aquaman, they had Lizard Man, they had Giggle Man. Did you guys see all the villains and stuff they had in that Spider-Man 2? Yo, they had all the villains in that trailer. Did you see it? I was like, this looks kind of good, yo. This looks kind of hot. Did I see Persona 5 Tactics? Yeah, I'm definitely picking that up. That's another one of my most anticipated games of this year. Star Ocean, Persona. What else? I don't know about Persona 3 right now. My PlayStation 4 is broken. It's just broken. It's just dead. It just will not turn on whatsoever. So I gotta buy I don't know. Should I just get the PlayStation 5 or should I just buy another PlayStation 4? And I should just get the PlayStation 5, right? And I have the ability. Do I have the ability to put my physical games in the PlayStation 5 and play PlayStation 4 games? Yeah, you can do that, right? The upgrades. I think so. I don't know. Hold on. I think I should just get a PlayStation 5 and I could save more money that way. Hold on real quick. I'll never buy games again. They are the work of Satan. Oh, okay, okay. Yo, I remember I went to a Catholic church for some type of baby's christening. I don't know. I can't remember. And it was a Filipino girl, and the Filipinos, no disrespect, but they're into the Catholic stuff, which is a beautiful thing. Um, but the I remember the guy was doing a sermon. You know what I mean? And he was just telling us everything was a sin. You know what I mean? And at the time, I didn't understand. He was just like, yeah, being happy is a sin. I'm joking right there. I don't want to put words into the bishop's mouth and anything like that. But he was just going off on everything was a sin. You know what I mean? And I remember he went to video games and stuff like that. But like when he was saying everything was a sin, like it was a church full of people, and like we were the only black people there. And this is Arizona, might I add. And it was me, my cousin, and my Puerto Rican cousin, and we were just over there in the corner. Like we was over there on the corner to the left, and he's sitting in the middle, right? And he's like just looking at us while he's giving his sermon about how everything's a sin. That rap music is a sin. And then he went to the video games. Those video games are a sin. And at the time, I just thought this is crazy. These people are insane. You know what I mean? But as I get older, I can understand the words of this Caucasian man that was trying to tell African Americans that everything we were doing was a sin. You know what I mean? Smoking those tweeds, those weeds is a sin. Listening to rap, that hippity hop music is a sin. Playing video game. At the time, I didn't understand. And to a degree, yes, he was being a bit extreme, because he was looking at us. I didn't see him looking at the Caucasian folk and saying that. But as I get older, I go, you know what? He might be right. Not that I want to judge anybody that plays video games. I still play my video games. I love video games. I would never quit gaming. I might be upset at the current state of certain things, but that has nothing to do with you per se. That's just something that has to do with me. But the things that I see in gaming that I didn't see before, especially in the aspects of idol worship, like we're idol worshiping video game companies now, and something that I've never seen before. When I was coming up, yeah, we like Nintendo, we like Sega, but it wasn't like in a state where it became a community of just hate. If you don't, or like if you like this certain game that's exclusive to certain console, then you're on the opposite team, and I don't like you, and I'm going to criticize you. Or if I don't like a certain game that's exclusive for another platform, then you must be on the opposite team. And I do think that is very sinful, in my opinion. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I think that is what the bishop was saying. I do have to agree. Like the gaming has gotten a bit out of control. Am I against the council war? Absolutely not. Am I against all that? No. Am I telling people not to partake in those things? No. I'm just looking at it in an aspect of sin. Sin. It's very sinful. And I've noticed that rise, not just in video games. Let's just not get on video games. I notice it with mostly dang near anything when it pertains to fiction. I'm Marvel, I'm DC, I like these movies, the movie aspects, the comic books, the you know what I mean? This director saying that about Marvel and this director saying that about comic book movie, and it just turns very violent and very sinful, very evil. Something that I believe I hope and I pray people can work those demons out someday. Someday. I'm a fan of nobody. I'm nobody's fan. I'm more of a fan of the art history of gaming, and that's kind of what it was back in the day. We kind of just supported, hey, this is hot right now. This is what it is. Let's get it cracking. You know what I mean? There was really no war. Nobody had beef with somebody because they were playing Genesis. Nobody had beef because of Super. No. I'm not even buying new Persona games. Oh yeah, the Persona 3, I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Like I said, my PlayStation 4 is broken. And I if I did buy it, it would be at an extreme discount. I really don't buy games at full price. They changed up Junpei's voice actor in Persona 3. I guess everybody's old now. I don't know. He's got a brand new voice. Sounds good. Doesn't sound like Junpei, but it sounds okay, solid. Yeah, he was like, yo, he was just attacking everything black people like those fried foods you guys eat. He's like, whoa, what? I don't even eat fried chicken. All voice actors change, sadly. Yeah, I know, man. I grew up on the OG Dragon Ball voice characters, and now when I hear the certain new ones and Gohan and stuff, I get a little agitated. Not that it's a big deal, but it's just it throws me off sometimes. Excuse me. I was hoping we were gonna get Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4 news. I'm really looking forward to that. Say it, man. Say it, man. It's such a cool. Oh, that's dope. That's adorable. This is a dope character idea. It's a superhero saying, "Did you guys hear, man? That Best Buy starting next year, early next year, future Gohan with two arms. I wonder if they're going to give us the one handed. Is that possible to fight around with Gohan and one arm? Is that possible in a video game? Yeah, I hope this Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4 is lit, bro. I really hope so. You know what I just noticed? Like literally like this year. You know what I just noticed this year? Hold up. We're gonna get into the Best Buy thing and we're gonna get into Tenkaichi 4. But I just you guys know me, I got the monkey mind. I'm all over the place, right? But you know what I just noticed? Did you guys just notice this or did you already know this? Now check this out. Dragon Ball was already dealing with alternate universes and alternate realities way before everybody else, before it became the new wave right now, right? And before that was Back to the Future. Yeah. Okay, but check it out. Like, you know what I just noticed? Guys, listen, please hear me out right now. And I need you guys to respond. If you notice this, you're 10 times smarter than me. I'm slow. But I just noticed that future Gohan had the one arm, right? I just noticed that future Gohan had the one arm, right? Are you following me? Now, I just noticed that Gohan from the past defeated Cell with one arm. I just noticed that. I said, oh, okay, that's a connection. how he was I just noticed the connection there where he was able to do the one hand Kamehameha to defeat Cell and with one arm, and then the goddamn future Gohan had his arm ripped off. I just noticed that. That's hilarious. I was like, oh, okay. That's nice. That's a nice throwback connection right there. I didn't even notice that. That's dope. Anyway, Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4. I hope it's like this. I really do. This game is really fast. This is a fast game. I believe the PlayStation 2 version is 60 frames per second, whatever that means. Maybe that's the reason why it feels so fast. So I hope. What the hell is that? Who's this? Some type of. Is that Raditz or something? What is that? I never saw that character. Like some type of great salient sane ape with dreadlocks. Oh yeah, it must be like a nap. I didn't know you could do great sane ape with Nappa in them. That's awesome. Unless that's a hack. That must be some type of ROM hack. That's what I liked about the Tenkaichi games. Like it was so kooky and quirky. It was just out there. You had all types of characters and what if scenarios and Chi Chi and Goku, Kid Goku attacks. This game is lit. It was just willing to go there. It was like we're just gonna have a lot of fun with this game. And that's the thing I miss the most, man, about video games. It's just the complete fun aspect. Companies, developers just did not care. Like, yo, we're just gonna have so much fun and we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. Now which is fine. A lot of games are more into the hyper realism and things of that such. Um, but I really miss that kooky and quirky and goofiness that came into gaming and the ideas of just pure fun. But did you guys hear about Best Buy? They're going full guys, listen. They're going 100% digital at Best Buy. They will no longer be selling physical copies for video games. 4K, Blu-rays, DVDs in 2024. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. That's intense. That's intense. I get it. I get it. It's 2023, whatever that means. I hear a lot of people say that sometimes. Well, it's 2023 or it's this year, so this is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess 2023 is a benchmark of the future. I was kind of hoping to see other things in the future, like, hoverboards, flying skateboards, flying sneakers, and things of that such. Flying cars. I was kind of hoping for something like that, but no physical medium at Best Buy. Oh my god. Oh my god. If people are into that, that's cool. I have no problem with that. I'm not judging. I'm just more or less talking about for me. For me, it's just like that's tough. That's tough. I liked Best Buy too when it came to getting my physical games from there. They were good because you were able to get access to like limited run games. You were able to get access to certain games that you couldn't get anywhere else. You were able to get at Best Buy, or maybe if if it was at some other places like Target or GameStop and they didn't have it, you kind of ran to Best Buy. It's like a last option or a thing like that. And I used to really stack up on Black Friday as well at Best Buy. Best Buy would have some pretty good deals on physical games, and I would go all in, buy like 5 or 6 games on Black Friday. Like I said, I'm judging. If this is what it is, if this is the future, if it's 2023, if people don't care about the physical medium anymore, that's fine. That's a beautiful thing. I support you, you know. But for me personally, man, it's just nothing better than that physical medium, man. Nothing better than getting access to those physical games, man. Going out and going to the store or still, you know, ordering online and getting that physical game and looking at the cover, and looking at the back and the front. And back in the day, we used to have the instruction manual, so we looked through the instruction manuals. I used to look through that instruction manual more than I would play the game. I was looking at the art, looking at the, you know, the controls and things of that such. Now I can't even get. I don't even know where the manual is. I haven't seen a. You got to download the manual online, or is it some type of option somewhere in the game to look at the manual? The Best Buy makes some great exclusive steel books, and now they go. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's putrid. Yeah. For me, it's a big downer. But if you guys don't mind, if you just want to get to your games, if it's more convenient to just, you know, hit the button and go directly to your games. Now I know, and I will admit, there is somewhat of a conveniency when I'm playing my Nintendo Switch, and there is a digital game on there. I don't have very many. The aspect of, hey, you know, just if I'm out with my Nintendo Switch and I don't have to bring a bunch of cartridges and things with me, and I don't have to switch the things out. I could just kind of just tap the A button. I'm directly at my game, or I can go to the home screen and go to that digital game and bow, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? There is somewhat of a conveniency with that. But I don't know if that was people's main complaint though when it came to physical and digital games. I don't. I really don't. I guess there's a conveniency aspect to it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why a lot of people started to. I do know why, but I don't want to come off attacking anyone or being negative. Like I said, I support your choices. It's just I feel like it's more. I'll just say this: I feel like there's more of an agenda to support certain brands of choices. I'll just say that because I never really heard in my 30 years of game. Oh my God, can we? This physical gaming is really driving me nuts. I got to sit here and press the eject button and take the game out. And I never really heard that before, no. But I know with the Nintendo Switch, man, it's so much. It's a lot better to just switching it out of your digital games. But this is what it is, guys. In all digital future. For those of you who are stacking up on your physical games, congratulations to you, man. You guys don't trade your games in. Do not give them the GameStop. Do not give them to your local, you know, retro gaming store. Hold on to those bad boys, man. I just, like I said, I haven't been bought too many games this year, but I bought the Legend of Heroes. Uh, there was two Legend of Heroes games that came to the Switch. And they must have put down just a limited copies because they shot up in price astronomically. But they were able to do a couple of reprints on certain websites, and I was able to order mines. They should be here pretty soon. So I was able to get them at a reasonable price, except for what eBay and Amazon is charging. For those of you who have had access to physical games going all the way back to the NES to now, you guys are sitting on gold. You're sitting on a gold mine right now, man. Save those games, preserve those games, put them in some type of uh, uh, room where there's no air being, put them in some type of safe or something where there's no access to air, humidity, water damage. Preserve those games, man. You're sitting on gold. You're sitting on gold right now, man. For you guys get those steel book collections, all that stuff, man. Collector's editions. I don't collect collector's editions, man, but you guys are sitting on gold. When they go to an all physical future, man, excuse me, when they go to an all digital future, you guys are sitting on pure gold, man. Nostalgia is never going to go away. People are always going to look back and go, dang, there was just certain moments in time that when you see certain things, or hear certain things, it just takes you back to that era. That's why I like my CRT televisions, man. I like the way the games look on there. They look really good. Those games were specifically made for the CRT television. That's why they got to do these remasters and re-upgrades so they can kind of somewhat make these things look nice on these H4K televisions and things of that such. Get you a physical thing, not just with your video games as well. Not just with your video games as well. Your action figures. Keep them bad boys in the box. I took mines out. I always wanted to do this though. I always wanted to create. I got to buy another shelf because it's getting a little crowded. I got the Monkey D. Luffy, SH Figure Arts in the back. Super Saiyan 4 Goku doing his charge up key blast. But also get access to your DVDs as well, because they said they were getting rid of the physical DVDs and movies. So go ahead and get access to your DVDs. Get your In Your Watches, get your Records of Lotus Wars, get your Ninja Scrolls, get all that, man. Get your Dragon Ball DVDs, your GTs, your Pokemons. You know what I mean? I got the section type of Sega Saturn games up in here. Getting access to that. I got the what is this? Oh, the Studio Ghibli documentary. Now, there, here, and where. Yeah, get access to your physical mediums, man. Visions of Escaflowne. Yeah. Yeah, get your 4Ks, your Blu-rays. What is this? Oh, is this the joint? Oh no, that's Ghost in the Shell, Akira, and they. Oh, dang it! There it is. That movie. Make sure to get this movie too. 4K. Yo, Blandrews. Hey, the fact that anime nerds hate Dragon Ball DAIMA lets me know we're in for a treat. Glad you're still uploading, bro. Yo, yeah, thanks, Blandrew. Sorry, Blandrew. I hear you. The old Zombie 70 hears you. But I can't call people nerds unless they're a cool nerd. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think we're in for a treat as well, Blanche, when it comes to Dragon Ball DAIMA, or whatever it's called. Sorry if I'm getting it wrong. I think we are in for a major treat. Make sure you're getting access to your physical mangas as well. Get access to your physical mangas, the digital. I know you guys want quick access to your mangas. You get the swiping, and you know what I mean. Hold on, it's a little blurry. Yeah, Dragon Ball DAIMA is gonna be lit. What's going on with the blur here? I just bought Autopath Traversians. I got it on a discount. Whoa, shoot. Dang it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Get access to your. Yeah, Blanche's got a mega crazy physical collection, man. That mother sucker's going to be. He's got a gold mine, man. For those of you who have a physical collection, you are sitting on a gold mine. I went to Best Buy today. The physical session was depressing. Yeah. Are you getting the Caligula effect too for the? Yes, 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 yes. Now more than ever, I'm just going to be scooping things up. But if it's $70, I can't do it. If you guys buy it for 70, that's cool, man. I completely support that. Me personally, I can't do it. It's too expensive. It's too expensive for my taste, man. Ugh, they drilled that thing into Gohan's anal canal. Did you all see that? Blanju knew to show his collection. Yeah, man, he better. We might have to secretly show off our collections now because somebody might rob us. The goons are going to be passing. Screw the money. They're going to go straight to our game collections, man. You know what? I'm about to take y'all to my gaming collection. The gaming room is in a mess. I'm doing some cleaning here. I got all types of messes here. Hold on, let me take you out to the gaming room real quick. I'm about to go show you guys my gold mine. Hold on. Excuse the mess, guys. Excuse the mess. I got laundry that needs to be folded. Here I got these tubs of physical medium here. Action figures, Transformers, Star Warians, Marvel Legends. It's all physical medium here. Here's my gold mine. I mean, just games, right? Oh, the DS games. Oh, the DS games are going up, guys. The Pokemon games for the DS have went up. The Omega Rubies, the Ultra Moons, they just went up. I hope you guys got your collections. Your Monster Hunter Storians. Hold on, guys. Guys, look at my gold mine here. Look at that. That's an easy $100 right there. This is over. I for what I paid for this collection, I'm going to be getting back tenfold. The Shin Megami Tensei 4s, physical. I'm going to get me a little safe though to preserve these things a lot better. The digital demons are going to find my collection. That's funny. Sandland, yeah, I'm going to pick that up. And the action figures. The Monster Hunter Storians. The Shin Megami Tensei's Strange Journeyans. This boxes. I see now this is why you got to preserve your collection better. Look at that. It's in shambles. The Radiant Historia, not the remake. The original Radiant Historian that was hard to find on Amazon. Yokai Watch 3. This is a $700 game. This game is easily worth over $5 billion. In the next 20 years, I'm sitting on a freaking gold mine, bro. This game is over worth $10 billion in 20 years. Are you crazy, dude? Are you crazy right now, bro? Monster Hunter. This is my favorite Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. This is the Strange Journey remake. Oh my god. Look at these games, dude. Shin Megami Tensei 4. Soul Hackers. Oh my god. Look at these games. Double Summoner 2. Survivor 2. Story of Seasons. The first one. Cold Set Revolt. This is an awesome game. This is one of the most underrated games ever. I'm trying to get abs like that. This is one of the most underrated games ever created. It is a Monopoly Dungeons and Dragon game. Phenomenal game. RPG. Rune Factory 4. This one went down in price, but it was expensive before the Switch version came out. But in 20 years, that's going to be easily a $7 million game. Another Story of Seasons game. Trio Town. Look at this, guys. Rocket Slimian. Oh, no, this is easily $5 billion. GameStop, GameStop said they had a deal on 3DS games yesterday. They said Pokemon Mega Fire Moon Awakening, Metroid, Professor Layton, etc. were 60. I know that was the deal. The deal was that it was $65. Yeah, I saw it was buy two get one. I started scrolling there to look at the prices. I said, why is the 3DS Pokemon games going up so high? Dragon Quest Monsters 2. That's another game I'm hyped up for. That's another game I'm hyped up for this year. Dragon Quest Monsters. But yeah, Blanchard's right. Oh my God, come on, stop. You're not going to find this game anywhere. But here, Pokemon Conquestians? You're not going to find this game anywhere but here. You got to pay me $10 million to get the access to that game. Come on, stop. Stop it. Look at these games, bro. I'm sitting. This is just shelf number 1. Look at shelf number 2, bro. Oh, look at this. See? The Pokemon Mysterian Dungeons. I got 2 copies of these. This is on accident. I accidentally bought 2 copies. But that just means double the money. That means double the money. You know what I'm saying? That's double the money. Look. Mario and Luigi Superstar Sagas. Huh? Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Huh? The Golden Sunnian game for the DS. What? Are you crazy? Persona Q-ians 2. Look at that. Oh, I'm sitting on a gold mine, guys. Yeah. How's the Metroid game? Yeah. Look at that. Right? The world ends. Oh, come on. You're not finding this anywhere but here. Physical. You're not going to be able to get money for people are not going to be able to buy your digital games, guys. You can't resell your digital games. That's ridiculous. How? How are you going to be able to resell your digital games? There's a game worse in here. Bro. Oh, no, that's just the card. It comes with toys or something. This thing comes with toys, cards, and stuff. That's pretty cool. I never played this game before, but somebody recommended it to me. Because I love monster collecting games. Spectrobes. Look at this, guys. This is a good game, guys. I've been recommending this game for over 30 years now. The Adventure Time game. It's Zelda 2. It's basically just Zelda 2. It's phenomenal. Puzzles and Dragon Z. Plus the Puzzles and Dragons. Man, stop. This is a good game. This is the game that got me into Animal Crossing. Fantasy Life. Yes. We got a new Fantasy Life coming to the Switch as well. You remember that Adventure Time? Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. Xenoblade Chronicles. Pokemon X is now currently going for 60 plus. Dragon Ball Fusion. Come on. You're not going to be able to find that anywhere. Oh, no. Forget it. Dragon Quest 9. That's easily a $5 million game. Easily. I don't know. I bought this at a flea market. Some type of One Piece game. Yeah. Sonic. Blue Streak. Speeds by. I got access to my Sonic games on my DS on the go. Bro. The Alliance Alive. I think we're getting a. I think we already got the Switch port. Yeah, we did. What fell? Look at this. Look at my physical Game Boy Advance games. Final Fantasy, Tactics Advance, Pokemon Silver. Stop, guys. I'm gonna be making bank. Pokemon Emeralds, Dragon Ball Z, Legends of Goku 1 and 2. Bro, I was able to pay off my car with the Sonic. Yeah. You're going to be able to pay off your credit with these games. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Golden Sun, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario 3, Tactic Advance Wars, the Final Fantasy Collection, Xbox 360 games. Look at this, guys. Look. Anybody got this? The Lav Story in its complete collection, never opened? Easily $5 million. Easily. They're going to be auctioning my games in the next 20 years. In the next 20 years. Has anybody had this? The Legend of Heroes Collector's Edition? Trails of the Cold Steel? Still in its packaging? Does anybody have this? Come on. You're going to have to come to me to get it. And I'm going to be charging astronomical prices. Come on. Nobody has this. As much as they love PlayStation, nobody has Need for Speed 3. Come on, stop. Stop it. Stop it. You got to come to me if you want these games. And I'm going to be charging crazy prices, bro. I own it. It's mine. I got to get that Pikmin 1 and 2 collection. Got to get that Pikmin 1 and 2 collection. Got to get that. Keep forgetting. I love this game so much. Good game. Yeah. And I got me a couple of DSs here to just in case if one gets wonky. I got these. Thanks. Oh, look at this, guys. Anybody got this? Who's got this? Signs of yeah. Nobody has that. Nobody has this. Oh shit, breaking stuff. Who has this? The Persona 2 collection for the PSP? Who's got that? Who's got this? Hero Land, the Collector's Edition? Who's got this? Gravity Rush, never opened? Remastered? Who's got that? Who's got this? Soul Nomad and the Brave Phantom double pack? Who's got that? Signs of Love. Who's got this? Persona Dancing? Collector's Edition? Who's got that? The Final Fantasy X HD Remastered? Limited Edition Collection? Who's got this stuff? Signs of Love. Sinra Karguga? Limited Edition Collection? Nobody has these things. I'm kind of looking forward to an all digital future now. I'm kind of looking forward to it now. I'm gonna make so much money. Guys. I'm so happy. The Cold Set Refill collectors, the Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, still in its packaging. Wow. So much money. This went up in price drastically. So did that. Yeah. There's so many games in here. The games in the back. I got some PSP games. Oh, this is my favorite Metal Gear game. Metal Gear Acid. The Metal Gear Acid games are so good. Yeah. PSP. Xbox 360 jammies. Persona. Left 4 Dead. The Witcher 2. The Last Remnant. 13. Cold Set Revolt for the Xbox 360. Nobody has that. Nobody's got that. Tales of Vesperia, Blue Dragoon, Lost Odyssey. 13-2, I like that game. Viva Pinata. Yeah. PS4 games. The PS4 games about to start going up soon. Sakura Wars, Valkyrie Elysium, The Kingdom Hearts 3, Star Ocean Divide Force, Strange Journey, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Tales of Arise. These are going to be going up very soon. I got all the Yakuza games. Nino Kuni 2, Nier, Yakuza 15 Royal Edition, Dot Hack. These are my DVDs, The Pirates of the Caribbean, The Flintstones. So much money's going to be made, guys. Are you done with modern day gaming once it goes digital only too? Um, I, yeah, modern gaming, yeah. I'm not mad or I'm not judging anyone who continues the game, even if it goes digital. Um, Gaming is in a very good state right now, so I don't see gaming ever going away. Um, Everybody's doing great. Nintendo's doing a phenomenal job. Um, Spider-Man 2 with PlayStation is getting very extremely positive reviews, looking to be probably the game of the year. Xbox, Phil Spencer's is doing outstanding work with Xbox. He's um, getting access to companies and franchises, and he's speaking some really good stuff. I heard him talking today about having developers really focus on the artistry and the beauty of gaming. People who are really passionate about making video games. I think everybody's just doing an extremely good job. So I think gaming is in a good state. Don't get it twisted. Just because if I decide to leave gaming, if it goes all digital, I don't think I would necessarily leave it per se. I just don't think I would buy as many games as I used to if it did go an all digital route. Um, if I did buy a game, it would probably just be for creative reasons, artistic reasons. Say if they created a new farming sim and things of that such, and I wanted to play because I liked what was being displayed, then yeah. Um, but like Blanche was saying, I think I'll be out. I think I would be officially done with modern gaming unless there was something truly super artistic. If it's just, and I mean no disrespect whatsoever by saying this, I'm just talking about me. I. When it comes to video games, it's kind of a me-I thing. I don't really think that we're part of a team, to be honest with you. It's my money. I'm playing the game by myself, whatever. And I mean no disrespect by saying this. And I forgot what I was going to say. I went on this long tangent not to offend anybody that I forgot. But basically, I just I the physical medium is gaming to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like with hip hop. Hip hop is more than just, in my opinion, just getting on the microphone and rhyming, and you know what I mean. I think hip hop is a whole conglomerate of things. From the break dancing to the sampling of the beats, and there's a whole thing that just creates that certain culture. And the same thing I believe is for gaming as well. And when I was a kid, man, there was no better feeling in the world than just physically going to Toys R Us, picking out that card, going up to the booth, and then putting that physical game in my hand. And I wish there was a camera in my face at that time that just showed the excitement in my eyes when I received that physical game. From getting in the car with my father, getting in the back seat, he's listening to this jazz station or something like that, or the classic R&B station, the old schools station, and I'm in the back seat just looking at this game, this cover from front to back, pow, here, bow. I'm there. I'm looking at the cover. Boom. Looking at the boots and the drawings and how they draw the eyes and looking at the staff in the hand and that's just all of that was gaming to me, man. All of that just equated to gaming, and to remove that and just go, okay, here you go buy our game. It's on the store and you download it and that's a reality for somebody who's younger than me. That's a reality, a new reality for those people. But for me to remove that, you know, I I couldn't do it. I can't. I don't think I could do it because I just feel like gaming is just so much more than that, man. my my most popular videos on YouTube are the videos where I'm getting up and getting out of the house and I'm camping outside for a physical medium. You know what I mean? Those are my most popular videos on YouTube. Is when I'm buying a physical game, getting access to a physical game. People love those videos. Man camps outside for the new Naruto Storm game. Something that I will cherish in my heart for a long time because that was so fun. I was living in the wilderness, living on the streets, just so I can get access to those games. We need more of those videos. It's going to be impossible now because I think for agenda purposes, people are supporting physical gaming for agenda purposes. I don't think it's an. I don't think it's really for. What are the positives for an all digital future? Let's just say that for those of you who come to the conversation and say, "Zobi, get over it." It's physical. Physical is dead, man. It's all about the digital now. That's fine, and I support that. If that's what you want, by all means, I support that 1000%. But for me, give me the positives for me by going in all digital. You know, for me, me as an independent. What's what are the positives? If you can find some major positives, then then you might change my mind as an individual. I used to take my manuals to school. Yeah, me too. Me too. I remember when Oblivion came out, and I didn't know the game was so hard, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it was so different. And I took the book to school to work. Excuse me. And I was just reading that book from back to front, that manual, because it was saying the manual was so detailed with information. Those manuals back in the day had a lot of information. I remember hold on, my favorite video game of all time. Hold on, this is one manual I used to read front to back. I loved it so much. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm showing you my collection. Here it is, right here. My favorite video game of all time. Now I know this has the green label. Um, this has the green label to it, so you can't really get the full effect of what I had back in the day. But this manual was my thing back in the day. Now, the reason I say you can't get the full effect, when you have the green label, the artwork is in black and white. Now, the original black sidings, the artwork is in color. So this was important for me. I would sit here and I would really read all this, you know, information. Fei Fong Wong, a young man living in the small village of Lahan. Hold on. He suffers from a partial memory loss due to, yeah, all that stuff. And not only that, what was important to me as well were the ages, how old they were. Hold on. He's 18 years old. I don't even think I was eight. No, I wasn't 18 years at the time. And he was like old to me at the time. 5'11, 147 pounds, specialties, martial arts, the Gear well tall. This stuff was fun. You know what I mean? Birthplace Solaris. Now, birthplaces, I know. Now, I don't want to get too much into spoilers here, but I'm going to get into a little bit of some wonky talk here. and I apologize, but like Xenogears. Oh crap! What happened? Okay, Xenogears for me is I feel is real. It's a real thing. I really do. I think this a lot of these JRPGs are dealing with reality in a timeline, in a time period that used to exist on this world that we might have lived in, or our souls might have lived in at a certain point in time. And I feel like these JRPGs, for me, especially the Western RPGs as well, were able to capture that moment of time and putting it in a video game or entertainment type of form. Now, Faye would be considered to be a land dweller, right? He's a person that lives on land. So he would be considered a lower class to this woman. She would not care about him because she was living an area that was more rich. They were living up above. I don't want to get too deep into the spoilers. You know what I mean? And like, there was a moment. It's early on in the game. There's a moment in Xenogears, really early on, so it's not a spoiler. Faye was walking through the forest, and he looked up and he saw a UFO. A UFO, and he was like, "Oh my god, what is that?" You know what I'm saying? And like as a kid, I'm seeing these things, and it's connecting with my DNA for some strange reason. I don't know why. It's just connecting with me. And I'm a kid. I wasn't even 18 yet, so I thought Faye was old. You know what I mean? So, but as I get older and older and older and older and older and older, I'm going, man, that was in Xenogears. I'm seeing things today that was in Xenogears. And I'd be on TikTok and I'm on the conspiracy videos. Not only that, I'm on the girls with the body videos. You know what I mean? Respectfully. I don't go looking for the girls with the body. It just pops up on there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my god, whoa, this is bad. Get this out of here. But I'm more on the conspiracy side, right? You're happy with the Xenogears right now. Very good. Start also the second story are November 1st. Yes. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. But check it out. Yo, I was watching a TikTok video, right? And I said, that's like Xenogears. Where Reza Islam, and the Nation of Islam were talking. He was talking about the UFOs, and they were talking about how the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about the UFOs and what they were, and he was saying that those UFOs that you see, especially the large ones, the ones that'd be like a city big, like Google Phoenix Lights. Phoenix Lights. When I was in Arizona, the people told me that it was a giant spaceship over Phoenix that was bigger than Phoenix. It was a spaceship sitting right there in Phoenix. Bow, just sitting there. Everybody just saw the lights turn on under the thing, and they looked up, and it was a giant UFO covering the goddamn sky. Like Xenogears. And Reza Islam and Elijah Muhammad said that these giant spaceships are basically floating cities. Floating cities. Just like in Xenogears. And I was like, oh my God. This game, this Xenogears game, I'm telling you guys, it's going to connect with your DNA. I wish you guys played it when you were younger. Or just Monolosoft games, period. At least you guys are getting access to the Monolosoft games, period. The newer ones, in my opinion, are a little. They're great. They're great games. But for some reason, I just can't connect to them like I can with Xenogears. I'm talking about me personally. If you can connect with them, that's great. I'm happy. I love you. But me personally, as an individual, I just can't connect to them. But they're great games, though. Phenomenal games, especially in comparison to a lot of other games. Yep, Phoenix Lights. Yep. I was in Phoenix, and they were telling me the stories. And here in New Jersey, We have a lot of UFO sightings as well. Hold on. Here in New Jersey, we have a lot of UFO sightings. But the people in New Jersey, still, there's a lot of people, unless you've seen a UFO. Hold on. This is for YouTube. I don't want them. Unless you've seen a UFO, you kind of really are stubborn in your ways and just go, I don't believe in that crap, right? Now, my father, when he was a kid, when he was younger, he saw a UFO in the sky. Um, but anyway, when I went to Arizona, they all was like, yeah, UFOs are real. And I'm sitting there talking to the Arizonians about UFOs. And I'm thinking they're going to be like, man, you're crazy, man. You're insane, like they would say in New Jersey. Um, but they were all like, no, black, white, green, purple, blue. Didn't matter who the person was. They were like, no, I seen it. I seen a giant UFO sitting in the goddamn sky above my home. These things, they're floating cities, flying little futuristic, or I guess it's not even futuristic. It's more, Lord knows how old these UFOs or these floating cities are. And in Xenogears, you go to you go to what Faye saw floating through the sky, and it was basically a floating city. It had merchants. You're able to buy potions and aqua sol, and you're able to buy parts for your gear and everything, man. Nevadas, yeah. Mm-hmm. Kuan, the only horror game Monolith ever made. Monolith, I gotta buy I already have it though for the GameCube. The Biting Katos collection, but the physical is only on Play Asia. So I gotta go over there and get that. UFOs are actually as big as football fields up close. Yeah, they'll have certain UFOs that are, smaller. But they got some that are as big. They're big. They're giant cities floating through the sky, and and the way that Ellie looked down on the land dwellers or the people that live up in these cities, they looked down on them. They didn't interact with them. They didn't care for them. They thought they were a lesser species. They were like, oh God. So they could do whatever they wanted to them. They were damn near eating them with Soylent. They were they were a food source. Sophie, what do you think about the Spider-Man review scores? I think I think it's a good I think it's a good look for Sony. I think it's a good look for PlayStation. It's a good look for Spider-Man fans. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited for PlayStation as a whole. It looks like things are on the up and up over there. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Seriously, objectively, I think those review scores are a very good positive thing for PlayStation. And I hope the Spider-Man game does very well, and I hope it's a really good game. I watched that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Around the Spider-Verse. I thought that movie was phenomenal. I thought that movie was amazing. So and it made Spider-Man fun again. Spider-Man has been fun for a while for me, for me, as an individual. Um, so I'm kind of excited for Spider-Man right now. Spider-Man was one of my favorites growing up. I liked Spider-Man because he was always talking smack. He was always making jokes while fighting at the same time. It was brilliant. I saw the video on Instagram today of the world outside of the. Oh man, you guys are going there. You guys are going there. I don't. Uh, you guys are going there, but that's a big taboo thing to talk about on YouTube or social media as a whole. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you guys, there was a reality that they talk about in our Bibles. I don't want to get too crazy, that I don't think was such a long time ago. And in these realities, I believe the reason that we are fascinated with Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and all these things, I really believe firmly that we were doing these things in a past life. I believe that we were releasing ki blasters and energy waves and laser beams out of our arms and hands. I even have what I believe to be proof that we did these things. And I believe that we got a lot of our energy source from it was more of a natural energy source that we got from pointed objects, specifically like or antennas, if you will, that you would see when you go to these churches. You go to a lot of these old churches and you'll see a lot of pointy. You don't know how old those churches are, man. Those were old energy sources back in the day. I don't want to get too spooky for YouTube. I don't want to get too spooky for you guys. Who had like the as we know right now, as we know right now, the biggest antenna is the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. That was some type of energy source for those people, I believe, that they were able to tap into. Somewhat like a Wi-Fi, if you will. Speaking of that, turn your Wi-Fi off when you go to sleep. You know what I mean? Especially if you live alone. Hit the power button on that Wi-Fi before you go to bed. I don't know. Listen, I don't want to get too crazy. I don't know what type of frequencies that are releasing from the from those Wi-Fi ends that is getting into my bloodstreams. Yeah, that Spider-Verse movie was probably the best movie of the year. My favorite movie of the year is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. But I can understand when people say Spider-Verse is that movie's dope. But for me, on an individual level, on a sensitive level, like I love TMNT so much, that was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was so fun. It was a Slide. You got to watch that movie. It was just pure fun. You know, I feel like if they do another movie, uh, it will focus more on storytelling. But it was a fun movie. So was Spider Verse. I have to agree, Spider Verse is probably the best movie this year. But I just love TMNT. I just bought this right here. It was on sale on Amazonian. When we get back, me and my girls going on a small vacation. We got 2 days off. We work 6 days a week, but we got 2 days off in a row. So we're gonna go take a trip to Maryland, and when we get back, we'll watch the physical edition Super Mario Bros. Looking forward to that. But yeah, now who had the biggest antennas? Now YouTube is gonna get me for this, man. I'm trying to be positive for YouTube, man, but YouTube's gonna ding me for this, guys. Who had the biggest antennas? Do you guys know? Who had the biggest pyramids? This is on YouTube. This was on the History Channel. So if you get mad at me for saying this, the History Channel said it. Or let's not say in a factual. Let's just say as a hypothetical. The biggest antennas are over there, like Sly was saying, beyond that ice wall, or in the ice wall in Antarctica. They got these giant pyramid shaped mountains and ice sculptures over there. You know, pyramid shape, perfect pyramid triangles that look like mountains over there in Antarctica. The Mayans, Aztecs, yeah, the Mayans, their pyramids shaped a little different, but I still believe those were energy sources as well. Theirs is bigger, but I'm talking about in the aspects of that antenna, like how pointy it is, you know? The Tartarians. Yeah, that's yeah. We're getting too deep, man. YouTube's gonna get us. YouTube's gonna get us, bros. I'm trying to change for social media. Sumerians. Yeah, you guys know. What's your thoughts on reparations? Do you think we'll get it? I don't know. I don't know. My I'm not banking on it or anything like that. My father believes that we are going to get reparations, but I'm not going to be sitting around waiting for it. But what I do think is it should be what the Caucasian said it was originally, and that was 3 acres and a mule. I do not believe in cash payments. I think it should be 3 acres and a mule for every African American. Because with the, as you can see right now, the American dollar is basically useless right now. It's basically useless. They're printing more money than there actually is. You know. Now they're gonna give us gold, and I that's not gonna ever happen. But I think it should be 3 acres and a mule. I think it should be some type of property or land, except for money, because money has been destroyed throughout centuries. I remember somebody did some type of I don't know if it was Nostradamus or if it was, I forgot, but they said that they had a vision that people were going to be taking the money and throwing it out in the streets because it became useless. The Jurassic World still exists, and yeah, you guys already know, man. But I saw something the other day that made a lot of sense, and that is that there weren't any dinosaurs. There were not any dinosaurs. Or let's not say there weren't, but let's, because those creatures can be still alive to this day. You know what I mean? But I just don't think those were the creatures that that are being digged up from the ground per se, because I remember Sly said this the other day that those are not dinosaur bones because they never dig up the full dinosaur. They always dig up basically its head, its back, and its tail. Now, the Chinese zodiac has a rat, the cat, the dog, the pig, the snake. These are all real animals, right? But what's the one animal, or what's the one creature in the Chinese zodiac that supposedly isn't real? Cybertronian is behind the ice walls. You're right. You're right. The dragon. I do believe that this is what, excuse me, let me not say I believe, but I'm starting to think that dragons lived amongst us. If not, still do. There's a lot of ancient drawings of dragons, and I believe the Bible as well talks about dragons as well, but not dinosaurs. But not dinosaurs. Dragons. Yeah, I do believe. Let me not say believe. Let me just say I'm starting to believe that dragons lived amongst us. Now, those creatures that we call dinosaurs, they probably still live. They probably lived. I believe whatever is created existed somewhere. You know, if not in our world, maybe in another world. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about picking up the new Naruto, but I don't have a console to play it on. Is the new Naruto going to come to the Nintendo Switch? I want to pick that up. They they added the anime soundtrack to the Naruto Storm games. That's really cool. Even though they did that years ago with Naruto Ultimate Storm, no Naruto, no. What was the Naruto games for the Xbox 360? I got it too. I think I got it. They had the original music back in the day, but they're adding the anime openings to the new Naruto Storm game. I might pick that up and run some do some videos with that. I'm gonna get I was gonna get a PS4, but I think I'm gonna get a PS5 and just play my PS4 games on there. Good time, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. No, I'm not trying to create a council war here. I'm really not. I think all councils are great. You know what I mean? I do. I think Xbox got a good thing going with their Game Pass and their exclusives. The what is that game called? Starfield and things of that such. I think Spider PlayStation 5 is great. Um, but I think, can I sound crazy real quick? But who has a better backwards compatibility, PlayStation or Xbox? I'm not trying to create a council war here, guys. Hey, what's up, Iconic? I'm not trying to create a council war, guys. I'm just trying to get down to the. I just want to have a real conversation right now, man. Yo, play Drive, please. I think PlayStation has the better. Yo, they got Legend of Dragoon. They got the Star Ocean games. They got Valkyrie Valkyria Chronicles 1. I saw something the other day where I was like, yo, look at these classic PlayStation JRPGs they got on this bad boy, yo. I was like, this is lit. How when you can play 360 games on Xbox? I'm not trying to create a council war. I'm just talking in the aspects of like, you know, we Ben could play like, how much Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey are great games, but they're great games. But it's just something about the PlayStation classics that just kind of does it for me, you know. All the 360 stuff is you want to play isn't even, yeah. Yeah, the game, I had to buy Xbox 360 because the backwards compatibility for the Xbox One and Xbox Series X does not allow you full access to Xbox games, like Import Tuner Challenge, or basically Tokyo Extreme Racer, the Concept Revolt game for the Xbox 360. I was able to get access to my Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Xbox 360. But that as of right now, if I'm comparing the Xbox Series X to PlayStation's backwards compatibility functionalities, man, they're giving us updated remasters to PlayStation 1 classics. And PlayStation 2 classics as well. They just added the Star Ocean series. I think that's really cool. It's not locked to a paywall. You can buy them, and if you already bought them on the PlayStation 3, you get them for free. You can download it for free, which is surprising coming from Sony. No disrespect, it's just, Sony finds ways. Sony used to charge $50 for 5 megabytes of memory card. 5 megabytes, $50, you know? The good games are $2 on PlayStation, Xbox, since they. Oh, yeah, I don't want to create a council war, guys. I'm sorry. PS5 can play PS2. No, no. I think it's as of right now they have a couple of PlayStation uh, games on there. It looks like it's going to be growing. Hopefully, it continues to grow. And I believe you can stream those games as well. I could stream Legend of Dragoon. That's cool. I wanted to play Marvel's Capcom 2, Jet Set Radio Future, Tokyo Extreme Racer, Outrun, and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, it was a thousand. Yeah, the multi-tap. Yeah, Sony was will find a way to nickel and dime you. So I thought that was interesting that you were able to get your games for free if you already bought it on the place. That was really nice. I didn't have to do that. That was nice. Oh, look, it's Pokemon. Yeah, man. I'm not creating Council War. I think they're all phenomenal in all of their special little ways, you know? And the future looks very bright, even if it's an all digital future. I just wanted to have a little fun. I just wanted to see if you guys saw what I saw. Because PlayStation's not even like really highlighting it, or even the PlayStation fans. Uh, it's not even like a main topic of discussion in comparison to the Xbox guys. Man, they let you know every second, which is a beautiful thing. They're doing they work for Xbox. They'll let you know, hey man, you got that backwards compatibility. You know, which is a great thing. Will a new Japanese lead taking Jim Ryan's place save them? Like I said, I think PlayStation is doing the right thing. I think they'll be fine. Um, the PlayStation name is alone is going to keep PlayStation around forever. But I am curious to see where this new lead takes them. I want to see if Jim Ryan is just a face or did he really have the pull? Does PlayStation already have a plan in order? It was Jim Ryan the fall guy. I want to see if this if it's being taken over by Japanese guys right now. I want to see what his plans are. I know I saw some article where his thing was more about cell phone games, cell phone games as well. But I from what I heard about the Activision deal, this is what I heard from behind the scenes. It wasn't necessarily about getting access to Activision games. It was really for the brain of Activision. You know what I mean? And Activision, they were going to use Activision's brain on how to take these games through a more of a cell phone route. Cell phone games. That's kind of like what Microsoft and PlayStation are kind of that's what they're working for right now. It's a big cell phone grab right now. I know that they're like Microsoft and all of them are doing that right now, but just of ways of perfecting it. And Activision was that buy was more for that. Look out for that in the future. How they're going to be pushing for more cell phone, more of a cell phone route. No, because the headquarters are still in California. I don't know. I don't know, but like I said, they're doing great things. Spider-Man got some of them. Is one of the highest rated games of 2023, and that's a good thing. Not only that, what else they got coming? You got your multi-plats and stuff like that. I think that might be it. But is it Dragon Ball? I know I want to get a PlayStation 5 to play my PS4 games and to get access to the backwards compatibility games. But I also want to play Dragon Ball uh Tenkaichi 4. I want to play the Yakuza games, the Yakuza 8 or Yakuza Infinite, the turn-based RPG where you can have Kazuma on your team. You know what sucks, man, is that they got the pre-order bonus for the Yakuza 8 or one of those Yakuza games. And you can't it's gonna you can't get like that's what sucks about these pre-order things, man. You can't get access to the full game unless you pre-order the game. Final Fantasy Remake PS1 was shameful, but part two looks a lot better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's another game. That's another game to get excited for is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think PlayStation is doing all right. I think they're doing good. Before Jim Ryan left, he made a comment saying because they were able to lose the Activision deal, um, and Jim Ryan said something that I thought was good, and he said that's okay. We can create our own games, you know, and he's not there anymore, but I'm pretty sure that philosophy is still going to be the thing over there at Sony is that we're focused creating our own. So hopefully our own games are going to be something that the PlayStation fans and not just PlayStation fans but gamers across the world are just going to enjoy. Yakuza, the man who erased his name. Yeah, I want to get the Yakuza games, the Final Fantasy Remake Part Two, Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4. There was another game. Oh, Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh, that game looks good. Dragon's Dogma is so freaking good, man. It's so good. I'm about to go play that right now. It's so good. Pudge partnered up with Dragon Ball. Oh, nice. All right, guys, I gotta go, man. My battery's dying. But thank you so much for stopping by. I wanted to do one of my weekly rants. But we'll be back. We'll be back next week with more things to rant about. Man, I want that Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4 gameplay so bad, man. I think the Yakuza game is digital only, though. Yeah, I saw that. You missed the old school streams. Yeah, man. Great Convo. Cool. No thing. Take care. Hey, all right, Benton. Yeah, man. I want to do some. I want to do. I know with Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4, man, we're gonna bring back the old school flavor. When that pops off, we're gonna be hyping. I'm gonna be hyping that up daily. I want to do some Naruto Storm videos. Now the new one, the new Naruto Storm, that's just fun. I just want to have fun again, man. You guys, is people are people still having fun? Is that still the cool thing to do? Is have fun, or is it just to like complain? I was watching a lot of Pokemon videos, and every single video was just going, "This Pokemon game sucks. This Pokemon game sucks. This Pokemon game sucks. This Pokemon game sucks," and it had like a cajillion views. I think that's just the thing now. Is just say every Pokemon game sucks. Is that Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku? All right, guys. Talk to you later.